Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for those that are returning, my returning subscribers, my day ones. Thank you for tuning back. And for my visitors, thank you so much for coming by and watching this video. You are probably enticed by the caption or the title or even by my thumbnail. Yes, but otherwise, thank you for joining us. And those that are coming back for the second time and the third time, and you guys haven't subscribed, I hope this video will be more convincing enough for you to actually subscribe. But thank you so much, guys. By the title of this video, it's just an unfiltered chit chat. What's been happening, not really fully what's been happening in my life, but right now, I'm recording with my phone, but last I checked it was around 12:30. So I just felt like I want to come onto your guys' screens and we just talk. You know, sometimes as ladies or as people, we find ourselves having these serious conversations about life, about growing, about maturity, about challenges in life, about dating, about love, about your perspective about life, you know, having to hear and understand and see how other people view certain things and how people reason is really important. It's really important because at the end of the day, we don't live alone in this world. It's not you alone on planet Earth. There are other people that live with you, whether it's your family that you live with. If you live alone in an apartment or a house, you have neighbors. Even if it's an immediate neighbor next to on your right or on your left, or on your right or on your left, it's either opposite you or back opposite. Yes, but there's always people around you. Work, the people you commute with when you go to work, when you come back from work, even on your phone, on social media, there are people. So you can never live life thinking that you're just alone. So I'm here with you guys on the screen. I'm talking to you guys. I want us to have a conversation as to this year so far. It's April, right? There are a lot of things that we've come to realize as individuals. So I'm going to share what I've realized about myself so far. So if you've been watching my video, my last video actually, the video before this one, am I right? The video about myself, yes. There's something that I mentioned about my age, that I'm 29. And this year, I've I don't know if came across is the right word. I've been associated in a sense with people that don't know me. We've never met. Our interests are very different. We come from different backgrounds. It's so surprising how people can view me and see me and think I'm young. And because of how I've met these people or these individuals, let me say, I've never had a one-on-one solely conversation, or we don't spend so much time together that they actually are able to know who I am, you know. I know this one person where I came across as someone that was, what is this English word? I came across as someone that was ostracizing themselves. And I wasn't. You know, on that day I was really sick. I didn't feel like being around people. Unfortunately, I was in the same transport and that's it. I was just waiting to be dropped home and go home, go to my bed. You see, so now this person was like, oh, I feel like you're such an introvert. And I'm like, I think I am. Then this one person was like, no, you're not. You are an extroverted introvert, or you are an introverted extrovert. Yes, I come across as someone that is quiet, reserved, but when you get to know me, I'm this bubbly person, this talkative person. I chat a lot. I'm a chatterbox. I'm a chatterbox. So if you know me and you spend a lot of time with me, I melt down and I'm able to view, and you'll find out that I'm a very opinionated person. Hence why I have a YouTube channel where I talk. And I hope you guys hear me. I don't want to be too loud because my mom and my sister and my kids are sleeping in the other room. So yeah. So guys, yes, that I've realized people will take what they see of you and go with it. And when now you start talking and you're like, oh, my 7-year-old daughter or my 7-year-old daughter, they're like, 7-year-old? How old are you? I'm like, I'm 29. Oh my God. Like, I had 2 people that literally choked while they were eating because it was a shock. You know, I look young and I'm grateful for the genes I have. And I'm grateful for the life that I have and how I was raised. Because I say that because I never started drinking at a very early age. I actually started drinking in my mid-20s, when I was 26. I started smoking happily around the same time, but I recently stopped. I actually stopped last year. It's all first week of January I stopped, and I haven't smoked anything ever since. Not that I've smoked other things, I've only smoked happily, and the only reason why I stopped is because I felt like I was a hypocrite towards myself and towards my actions. I can't say I don't smoke a cigarette. I hate being a passive smoker. Is it a passive smoker? I'll correct myself down there. But I still smoke happily just because I don't feel like it hurts my lungs. I still smoke vape just because it doesn't hurt my lungs. I just need to stop inhaling something that will come out as smoke. That's it. So that's why I stopped. So with all of that, I've seen like Zoe, and it doesn't bother me, but it also makes me feel bothered at some point, because do I carry out myself as a child or an immature person, or am I very too reserved that really people don't get the chance to hear what I say and pick up that, ooh, okay, your actions level your age. Which in most cases, you hardly meet someone that acts their age, or dresses their age, or speaks their age, or reason their age. It's either you reason like an older person or a younger person, or you act like an older person or a younger person, or you dress like an older person or a younger person. I've never came across someone where I'm like, oh, you actually look your age, you dress your age. No. Yabo. So it's that. But also what I have learned about myself during this time is how my peace has become the most important thing in my life. And I wish a lot of people can take that anywhere they go, any environment they're in. Guys, having peace in life is the most important thing ever. Peace and having the ability to not be emotional about things. Emotional maturity is the most important thing any person can have in any environment, from being an adult to being so I just to divert a bit. So I had my daughter and my niece watch one of my favorite all-time cartoons, which is Lilo and Stitch. I'll just have a picture here. And one of the things Lilo said in one of the scenes when she was fighting with her sister was like, I'm your older sister, so I am responsible of you, you are my responsibility. And she was like, Lilo was like, you are, the sister said, I'm an adult. Yes, I'm a grown up. Yes. And Lilo was like, you're not a grown up, you're just an adult. And I'm like, ooh, did she really just make a difference on that? Like, for me, I never it was just a matter of wording, an adult and a grown up. It's just different English words, like color and color. One has a U, one doesn't have a U, you know? And I was just like, ooh, okay. So now, such things, guys, growing up makes you see, like, oh, guys, I can actually tell a difference. Movies that we used to watch back then when we were young, songs we used to listen to when we were young, like miming through the lyrics and just singing the lyrics. Now, when you sit down and watch the movie and listen to the song, you're like, really? Like, this movie really talks about this? These cartoons are really that silly, you know? And some people are late bloomers, especially when it comes to realizing certain things. As a lot of things, I say, I was 29 years old when I understood the song. What is the song? Makoti bomnyakazi sumayelele. So I'm not gonna explain the meaning of the song because it's just out, but that's how soberly I understood it. And also, guys, having growing up has made me realize how grateful I am of how my mom and my dad raised me. As much as my dad wasn't with us for as long, yeah, but this, like, one thing I take from what my dad taught me while I lived with him was, or while he lived with us, was your sisters and your mother, those people are your friends, no one else. Those, your immediate family, those ones, they are your friends, no one else. So respect them, love them, cherish them, and appreciate them. And that is something that has stood out for me in my life, especially when it comes to my family life. And it's something that I keep teaching my daughter and my niece, that you guys, you must be here together because you guys need each other. You guys, one is not complete without the other. You know, you guys are sisters. You're not cousins. You're not, what does English say? Cousins, four steps, what, far cousins. No. You are blood sisters. Yes, my niece does not come from my womb. She comes from my sister's womb. But they must be like this, you know? So, not drinking at an early age, not smoking at an early age really helped because I still look fresh. And there are people my age that started drinking and smoking at an early age and they still look fresh. But I'm just grateful for me not being a person that wanted to experiment things at an early age. I was never I was not as curious about this more than I was with dating. I know with dating, I know I had like a Jula for 5 days boyfriend when I was in grade 3. It was for Valentine's. And then grade 7, I had a crush. And then I remember even going to a girls' school. I went to Athlone Girls High, or Athlone High School for girls. I never dated until I think I was in grade 12 or grade 7. I think I dated my grade 10. I created my grade 7 crush. It was just like really this thing is not for me. And then grade 12, yeah, that's when I was just a bit open about it. But then I still stopped because then my mom was like, I don't want you to date or have a boyfriend until you're done with school. Then when I was done with school, then that's when I was like, open sesame. But yeah, guys, so I'm happy for that because now at my age I'm able to say I don't want to drink anymore. Like, I don't want to groove out anymore because I wake up tired, I wake up sick. Well, not as sick, but I wake up very tired and I wake up very late. And it makes me feel ugh because now I wasted time that I would have used doing something else. You know, spending time with my children, my mom, my sisters, myself even, you know. So the after effects of being drunk, I don't like that. Smoking, it's a done deal. I don't like smoking. It hurts my lungs, it hurts my throat. I don't like it. No ways. So yes. So now another thing is that also growing up has showed me a lot of things, especially when it comes to being a mother. It's not easy. I know I can paint a whole rainbow about how lovely it is being a mom, which I won't lie, it is. It's nice. It's it's a blessing I realized later on, not immediately when I got pregnant, but it's nice, but it's also challenging. Very challenging that it would leave one not wanting to have another child anymore ever again. One is enough. And for me, I feel that's where I am for now, because I'm not in a relationship, I'm not dating. There's not any person I can say I am seeing and I know why I'm seeing that person. No. No. And I know that I could meet a man, or something can be rekindled, and I'll feel secure, I'll feel loved, I'll feel emotionally good and ready. And I might have, I don't know. But now, no, no. And maybe we can have it could be a different thing to talk about when I'm in a relationship. Then it would be like, hey, but now I'm running risk of being pregnant. But no, by all means, I make sure. By all means, I will still make sure. Okay, I'm drinking rooibos. See, I don't know if you guys will see that, but yes. So yes, guys, and another thing is friends. I don't have friends. And if you are watching this and you thought you were my friend, think deeper than that. Think deeper than that, because if you would think I'm your friend or we are friends, maybe it's because we speak frequently. But when I say think deeper than that, I mean think more on what we talk about. Like, how do we relate? You know? And then you will know it's either you think we're friends because we just chill together. That's probably we are acquaintances. You think we're friends because maybe I've shared a personal part of me. Yeah. Or if we speak about business, okay, but I feel like we're friends because of business, or we're an acquaintance, we're acquaintances. If there's a few people I can say I take them as my sisters. I don't have guys that I could say I take them as my brothers. No. 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 Late last year I learned that no ways. In our generation, it's rare for you to have friends of the opposite sex, and it's just genuine friendship. There's always some going on, or some weird intention from the opposite sex. If you're a guy and there's a girl that just is there as a friend, maybe you're not even a friend with benefit, but a male bestie. No, we all know what a male bestie is, unless it's a girl or a boy that you guys grew up as babies, you from when you guys were babies till now, and you don't imagine dating each other or sleeping with each other. But yeah, it's that. So with friends, guys, the word friend shouldn't be taken lightly, and shouldn't also be earned easily. We are acquaintances, and no one must feel offended by that. I know I'm an acquaintance to someone in their life, and I know that there are people in my life that are my acquaintances, and it's just that. So we should all understand where we stand in each other's lives as adults, as grown-ups, and it should be like that. It shouldn't be a too complicated thing. It shouldn't be complicated, man. No, it shouldn't be complicated. It shouldn't be personal. We meet people every day. We siyahlukana nabantu every day. We don't know if we separate. I almost say we discard with people, but we separate and we lose contact, you know. And sometimes we meet people in our lives for a reason. People come into our lives for a reason and for a season, and we become a part of other people's lives for a reason and for a season. And if it's just only for that time, it's just only for that time. So yes, guys, so that's it with my video.